teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Vrbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Baylor Bears. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. He'll hand it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. The quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
The Hoosiers pick up enough for a 1st down. Looking for a receiver. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Big one on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. You gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another 1st down. They had their chance there on 3rd down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Call him in the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. And they pick up the first on the ground. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop. They don't block the defensive end. You show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down.
I really like this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator and head coach deciding to go for this. Why not take a chance here on this opening drive? You've gotten across midfield. Worst case is you put your defense back out on the field, but instead you pick up the first down, new set of downs, and they're thinking about a touchdown here on this drive.
And the Hoosiers with 1st and 10 here. They'll go with the ground game man. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Now it's 2nd down here. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. Quick completion to the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
Been an incredible drive here in this playoff game. Now they face 3rd and short on play number 13. Can he make it to the marker? They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
From the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks into the clear. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side. Able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision. It picks up some big yards for that first down. I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Bargava. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. We reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Indiana, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And the pass is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. To bootleg here. Snags the quick throw. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, you got 3rd down. The offense has the advantage here on 3rd down to be able to get the ball downfield. They make the completion, but this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go after.
The Bears will line up to boot it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Here comes the handoff. They got him down out near the 40.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
defense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
On third and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
First down here for this offense. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He's looking deep here. Oh, that one's picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit when a big hit knocked that ball loose.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And they bring him down for a loss. After the big game, they feed him the ball again, but the defense all over it this time. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
QB keeper all the way. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets up 1st and goal at the 8. The Hoosiers line it up with 1st and goal. And he drops back in the gun. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on 2nd and goal? And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down. Looking to throw the football. The receiver makes the catch. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Takes off in a bootleg. He bought some time, now lets it go. And this one is caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pocket breaking down. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Hoosiers will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the Bears pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really
He's picked for a third time tonight. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
He's got him on a crossing route. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's 2nd down.
Oh, Chris, he almost gave one back there. This quarterback needs to be much more careful working with a 2-touchdown lead. That's not how to protect it.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught briefly. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards in the completion, but now it's 4th down. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's a quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Off the play fake on first down. He escapes the pocket. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Now they call a run.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football.
Now here he goes. Goes out of bounds, but a huge pickup on the play to wrap up the 3rd quarter. So, Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And the tailback's got it again. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the pass is complete to the tight end.
Not huge yards, but all that matters is he catches the ball, secures it, and picks up 1st down yardage.
The Bears are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Going for the touchdown here. Touchdown, Baylor, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He's past the marker and still going. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
He's got room to run.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Oh, big hookup here. They're forced to throw the ball on 3rd down, and the connection's going to keep this drive alive, and also, more importantly, just keep that clock moving.
Ball handed off. As the first down is still going. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made in space. Look out.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
The Hoosiers line up on 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Let's it go.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Grinding away with the running game. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that throw.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Play action fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. The Bears come to the line in the hurry up. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the 4th interception he's thrown today. He's up second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. In the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more